All right, everyone, it is a massive game. The winner, potentially with a finals position on the line here between North Melbourne and the Eagles. And it's going to be North Melbourne, the Kangaroos, through Tom Powell, who start with a shot towards goal. And Bailey Williams does nicely on the goal line. Save it. Oh, that's a dangerous ball to the middle. Darling steps across. He wasn't really looking at the contest. To kick the goal for the Eagles. It's high. It's coming back a little bit, but not enough. It's a behind. Williams got it down towards Yo, but instead it was actually North who were first to the footy, and Paul Curtis is marked out in front of Hunt. He's got a man just short in the pocket. Elects to go in that direction and find Callum Coleman-Jones. He's for the first of the game. He's got it. Big fist pumps, double cobras. It's a goal to the Kangaroos. Let's give it another go. In the middle. Coleman-Jones got it down, but it's going to be Tim Kelly with the clearance. High footy. Oscar Allen was down there. Who else was there? One of them was Sheed. Gives the handball to Allen. There's a first for the Eagles. Straight away to start the second quarter. Well, not necessarily to win, but to be in the finals. I did not need to give that handball. My mentality is always win the ball and handball. We actually had space. I'm going to concede a goal because of that sort of mentality. Williams got it down to Yo, got it to Reed. He got around Goda, and he sent it high to the top of the 50, or top of the goal square. It was Allen almost winning the footy. He might get it at the back here again, and he'll kick... I think he's missed. He has missed. You feel this second half will decide... Obviously a lot here, but you don't think it's going to be as low scoring as the first term and the second term. Here go the Roos, inside forward 50, punched away by Rotham. Duggan's down there as well. He's going to be first to the footy. He's chased down by Zerha immediately. We get a ball up. Free, got it down. Williams was there as well, but the shot at goal is good. North get another. They extend the lead to 10 points. Simpkin it was. Kelly running across the front of him, just couldn't get the smother on. Oh, how has that worked? North inside 50 again. It was towards Coleman-Jones. Hunt got it and handballed to himself. But they're still on here, North. Oh, look at this. They're out everywhere, North Melbourne inside 50. And Simpkin again. Would mean the Eagles just need to really start to find a way to come back now. Williams got it to Reed. To Yo from 50. Elliot Yo slams it home. And it shows you how important centre clearances are to this one. Because that's where the scoring has been occurring. There's Ryan. Handball out to Reed, who's got the space. And he can line up. And he can finish. Back-to-back clearance goals. West Coast, it's back to 4 points. So we are in business now. Williams got it down, but North will get the clearance. Ryan put the tackle pressure on. And now Ginby has stepped around one and maybe a second. It ends up with Bailey Williams, a ruckman, who sends another shot at goal, and the Eagles are in front. Gee, it didn't take long. 3 centre clearance goals. Bang, bang, bang. And all of a sudden they are away, and it's a couple of points, the lead to the Eagles. Momentum just shifting in a matter of seconds. And they might get another clearance here. Reed sweeps the handball out wide towards Kelly. He's been paid holding the ball, according to the umpire. In the end, the kick is picked off by Coleman-Jones, who dropped into the hole. Darling put the spoil on. And a big tackle in the end. Who was it? Cripps. Is to make it 4 in a row for the West Coast Eagles. Kick is good. And we head into three-quarter time after what was a terrific third term for the West Coast Eagles. They conceded a couple of goals early and then piled on 4 consecutive goals. That man was terrific, Harley Reid. Look at that. Couple of goals to start and then bang, bang, bang. 3 in very quick succession before 1 late in the term. 4 goals to 1. Phillips... inside 50, kick looks good. It finds Coleman-Jones, and this will bring it back to a 1-point game if he can put this through for North Melbourne. Pressure on the kicker. Pressure on the Eagles if he puts it through. It is a perfect ball. That's finding Scott. Ball to Wardlaw. Can send them inside 50. Man coming across. Does nicely. Good pressure there. Hunt run down. on, ball up, says the umpire. And we can just kill the clock here for a good 30 seconds or so, I reckon, and send it long towards Oscar Allen. Oh, I think he had the sit. He's going to be taken down. Ball up. But we've done so much work to get it in our forward half of the ground. There's less than a minute to go. And if we just hold them up for a moment, it might be enough. Here go the Roos, but the handball is backwards. The siren sounds and the Eagles pull off a 1-point win. So obviously we know this is still going to be a very hard ask to make the top 8 from here. As you can see, we are 10 and 11. It's a ladder logjam. There are 4 teams on 10 wins. Essendon is in 8th position with 11 and 10. They've won their last 3. Their next game is against second placed Sydney Swans. If they lose it, there's an opportunity for either St Kilda, Collingwood, West Coast, or North Melbourne to jump into the top 8 should they get enough percentage. It's less than 1% separating the teams at the moment. So as we know, it is basically all elimination from here. We cannot afford any slip-ups at all. We're playing the Blues here in Perth. Gone. Take the advantage. She does. He sends it inside 50 to Darling, who marks. He's a real drop punt operator, Jack Darling. Over 500 career goals. This, another one to add to it. Handball over the top immediately. He does to Charles Curnow. Inside 50, Mackay. Makes no mistake to goal apiece. The pressure has been hot. It has been finals-like football. There's Gaff. He turns it over to Cripps, who on the left took one step and nailed it. Lockie Cowan's kick is dreadful. Oh dear, that's a terrible turnover. It allowed Cripps to score late in the opening term. Elijah Hewitt puts it through. 2 goals apiece. Punch by Kelly. Ball spills out. Darling, can he give it back to Kelly? Oh, he's taken high, I thought, umpire. Yes! So I'm sure the Blues fans aren't happy with the high tackle Tim Kelly has received. But his kick is going to sneak in. And hope Essendon lose at least one game. De Conning's kick on the way. He's going to the line and it's there. It is there. 11 minutes left in the third term. Kelly got it. Handball out wide. Ryan. Handball again to Kelly. Handball to Allen. Ball still alive. Sheed off the deck. Kicks the goal. The Eagles are put... Oh, that's in the back. That is in the back. Tim Kelly's getting another free kick. Tim Kelly for his second. Got it. And just hope that the siren sounds, which it does for three-quarter time. So it's the final term. Who will make the most of this one? It was Reed with the clearance. And Sheed takes the mark. Tough for the Blues. Kick on the way. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's in. Oh, that's a dangerous ball because Kelly was just going to make the hang. There is no way back for the Blues if this goes through. And the Eagles could be putting 1 foot into the top 8 now. Oh, Allen. Oh, he does right on the siren. Every score is important for percentage here because we know the logjam that surrounds us at this spot in the ladder. Oscar Allen's kick is going to be offline, but it's going to make it a 25-point win against the Blues. Huge result. 1 game left in the season. There is so much to play for. So this is where the ladder is, heading into the last round. The Eagles, 11 and 11, 103.43%. Geelong and Essendon, the 2 teams above us that we could potentially jump. Carlton's percentage, I think, is too good, even though they've lost 4 in a row. If we go on to win against Geelong, we could surpass them on percentage, which is probably our most likely way of actually making the top 8. Essendon, you'd think, would beat Brisbane because Brisbane are 15. We also need to make sure that we win by more than Collingwood will win and potentially by more than St Kilda could win. But I think Collingwood's the big worry. They're only 1% behind us. It's very, very close to see who's actually going to make this top 8 here. It's a must-win game against the Cats. Elimination final, or we could end up being 9th. So this is actually going to be an interesting game because it is the tricky ground of Geelong here down at GMHBA, and there is a bit of a significant breeze blowing across the ground. It's not favouring any particular end. Geelong have won the toss here, but this is essentially an elimination final between Geelong and the West Coast Eagles. The winner is most likely going to be in the top 8, and it's the Cats who get the first clearance. Here's Ollie Henry, gets it over the top, looking for Myers, but a good defensive fist. Oh, you cannot say that is deliberate. Oh, the umpires have cost us already. Geelong will kick the first here through Tom Hawkins. Oh my God, off the back of a deliberate rushed behind. Great kick that to Rotham, who's got so much space on the wing. Can give to Jinby, who can keep going. He's got Ryan. He's got further afield. He's got a little pack forming. Darling front and centre. Wouldn't have expected that. His kick into the 50 to Sheed was unbelievably good. And Dom Sheed will line up now, knowing there is a strong breeze here at the Cattery. Oh, he still missed it. Who was running into my back that put me off then? Bailey Williams got it down, and then he'll get it again. Got it towards Jinby. Picked up by Neil, I think it was. Snapped and gold. So as we close in towards quarter time, Stewart's going to mark this on the outer wing. I don't think the Cats will have enough time to score unless they get a quick kick and mark inside 50. Here's the dangerous ball. Hawkins can't take it. And that was Ollie Henry just waiting off the pack there, but he couldn't get away with it. So it is a 2-1 term. The Cats in front, 5 inside 50s to 2. 5 zip the clearances. So we've got to find a way to get back with the footy, and you can see all the leading ball winners here are the Cats. Oh, that was a huge shove in the back. Have a look at this contest here. Tui, just a huge knee in the back of Yo. Didn't get a hands on the footy, and the umpire's not paid it. Oh, over the top, Stengel. This will make it 3 goals to zip in favour of Geelong. And Tyson Stengel. Oh, he's kicked it beautifully. Is our final stream slipping away? Not sure who. In the end, it's Stewart. Back inside the 50, Rowan. This will make it 4 goals, man. This is going to make it 4 goals to nothing. Oh, I thought he'd missed. It looked left and it curled back. The Cats, what a start this is. Got to go for broke now. Reed got it out to Yo. Got it to Ginby. To Ryan. He's run down immediately. Oh, beautiful punch from Kelly. Ends up with Darling. He won't miss from there. That's the first we needed. We needed it. Williams to Kelly. Sends it forward. Hewitt. Got it away. Ryan got through one. Then he has a shot from the microphone. I'm so sorry about that, everyone. I've punched you in the face. But we've kicked the goal. Flying. Rying. So bang, bang from the clearance go the Eagles. That's what they did the last game against the Blues. Now Geelong get the next one. They can go forward. Finds Myers. Handball over the top. Intercepted by Cole. He sends it out wide. Cripps is there in a bit of a foot race. He's going to be first to it. He's handball pretty ordinary. It's going to be marked by Close, or O'Connor it was. He was taken down by Sheed. Then Sheed goes with a little ball over the top to Darling. And Darling, if he turns around, he had Cripps on his own. Missed him. Sheed from the pack is going to miss. Sends a short ball. It went to Ginby. It didn't go that far. Buse. Back to Ginby. Handball. Back towards Hewitt. On the left as he kicked it. Yes! Right on half-time. 3 in a row for the West Coast Eagles. But it's done enough to just get us right back in the contest. It's 4 straight the Cats. 3-2-20 the Eagles. Ginby's getting plenty of it for us, and we're just starting to work our way into this one. Importantly, who will start the second half the strongest? Holding the ball, it's a free kick to Kelly. Sends it up towards the 50. Darling's actually uncontested here. Didn't have a man, but DeConning was in best position. Through hands, Stengel to Bruin through the middle. Sheed put a big spoil on. Then DeConning got it. Dropped it. Cripps had it. Another tackle on. Who was that didn't want the ball? I think it was Bailey Williams. Ended up with Sheed. His flying shot is there. The Eagles have hit the front. Can run it up along the wing. Sends a left foot ball towards Jack Darling. It was Ginby who was in front. Then Darling handballed to himself. Then got it to Sheed. Then back to Darling. Kick was smothered by Buse. Ended back up with Sheed. Still had Elijah Hewitt out the back if they wanted him. Couldn't get it there. Desperately needed goal for either side here. Yo through the stoppage. Gets it. Can you believe that? That was simply clinical. And Elliot Yeo made the most of that effort. The Eagles lead it by 8. They've kicked the last 5 of the game. The Cats go forward. Punched away from Stengel. Big tackle there. Might have been Hunt. Another one by Close. Should be rewarded. Wasn't. Cameron got the footy. He dropped it. Little snap at goal. I think is there for the Cats. They get a much needed one. Rotham will have to just boot this ball and it's going to go nowhere. But 2-point West Coast Eagles lead at 3/4 time. An upset is potentially brewing and a spot in the top 8 is on the line, but we have to win it probably by about a goal and a half. I don't actually know the math calculations in my head that what would be the best result for us, but we got to win by a little bit. So percentage, such an important factor in this game as to who will play finals. It is 5 straight 30, the Cats. 5-2-32, the West Coast Eagles, the winner. Potentially into the top 8, and we can go from there. The Cats got the clearance. It's now Atkins. Sends it inside 50 towards Hawkins. Marks in front of McGovern. This will give the Geelong the lead back. And I don't know what the live ladder would look like, though. That's the thing. I'm like, I know I need a win, but I got to win by a little bit. Let's just focus on the win first. Hawkins starts it left, it comes back, and he's nailed it. 6 straight Geelong. 5-2-32 the Eagles. Decided to go backwards to go forwards. Kick up there. It's going to be punched away. Parfitt sends it inside 50. They've got the outnumber here. The Cats, and Stengel marks in front of McGovern. Tyson Stengel. He's got to start at probably left goalpost. It's going to come back with the wind. It's going right to the line, and Barras spoils it. The first blemish for the Cats. Oh, I feel so under the pump here, knowing that it's not just the win that we need here as a West Coast Eagles team. Jinby couldn't get the ball clear, and the Cats sent it inside 50. Cole was in best position. Got it. His kick was awful, though, and we've turned it over. Williams got it down. Yo from the stoppage. He's done it once today. Can he do it again? Yes, he can. Tell you what, if we miss the finals by like a goal of percentage, it's going to go down to that miss after the siren last week, which could have given us an extra maybe half a percentage point. Close. Run down by Reed. Gaff picked it up. Slaps it forward. Should be a Cripps mark. It is. Goes short to Darling. Is it 15? The umpire says yes. Gee, this is going to be a very difficult kick with the breeze. That's why we're starting it so far right, hoping the breeze will bring it back to some extent. Darling's kick. It starts right. It's coming back. It looks pretty good. It gets there. It's 7 points the margin. Oh, that's huge from Jack Darling. We are down to 58 seconds on the clock. Nobody's sure what's going to be enough percentage to be inside the 8. It's a 7-point West Coast win at the moment, and that's what it will be. But who plays finals? The Eagles are related, but did we make the finals or have we missed by percentage? I reckon if we're either in it or out by a couple of points. I reckon the percentage very, very close. Oh no! We've missed out by 0.15%. Guys, I've just done the calculations. If we had scored one more point, just one more point, we would be playing finals right now. That would have put us to 104.24% if we had scored one more point. The Cats would have moved to 104.15%. That is extraordinary. Actually, Essendon can still go back into the 8. So Geelong could still miss the finals. We still might have missed anyway. Let's have a look. Yes, so Geelong actually did still miss the finals. We would have had to win by probably another goal would have put us ahead of Collingwood, whose percentage jumped everyone, and they snuck into the top 8 off the back of that. We left our run too late in the season, winning 4 of the last 5 games, but it was not good enough. Collingwood beat Melbourne by 21 points, and that was the biggest win of the round, and that's what gave them enough percentage to win. Essendon only beat Brisbane by 1 point. If Brisbane had won that game, obviously that would have put them out of the 8, and we just had to beat Geelong by a point. But unfortunately, guys, we are not playing finals, and that is absolutely devastating. So we'll come back in the next video and we will do free agency, trades, all that stuff. But thanks for watching the career so far. We're obviously steamrolling through it. It's been fun. But let's head into 2025 and see what we can do with a rejuvenated team.